Are you not hearing that?
Right, I've stopped recording. It's probably just my phone.
No.
I don't know if it's on silent.
Some weird ass So it is now 2 in the morning and we're in the Golden Fleece Hotel and we're about to go into the bathroom alone, which has only recently been discovered since 2000 because it was hidden away for like 200 years. God knows what it was. It could have been a cell. We have no idea. Cell.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go in individually, lock ourselves in properly. We're gonna record EVPs and record ourselves in there.
Yeah. We are rock, paper, scissoring.
Yeah.
I'm rock, paper, scissoring.
Rock, paper, scissoring. That's rocks, paper, lesbians.
Right, best of 3, yeah. So whoever wins
Sake.
gives me a better chance, right? Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, you
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh. One.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh no, you got me.
Punch.
This is it, man.
Wait, did I win?
No.
No, okay, right.
Rock, paper, scissors. You're going to Emily arrived back at the Black Swan Hotel and filmed her surroundings just before bed.
So I've just gotten back to the hotel by myself. I'm gonna keep a light on. I am very tired. It's currently midnight, so the others should be off doing whatever they're doing. I am going to watch TV, fall asleep, and we shall see if anything happens. Also get breakfast in bed.
Back at the Golden Fleece pub, India attempted to contact the spirits in the bathroom that had only recently been discovered.
Right, I'm going to try and talk to some ghosts. If there's anyone in this bathroom, feel free to talk. We've got a little microphone on here. It'd be chill if you'd talk to us. How'd you die?
After sitting in the bathroom for 20 minutes, India was unable to capture any evidence, so we swapped to see if I would have a better chance.
Be really, really scary for Lauren, because she's going to be freaking the out. It's going to be fun. Make sure everything in this room creaks.
Right, so I'm in here alone, all by myself. I have EVP recording at the same time. Is there something here with me? I heard you like pulling people's hair and letting yourself be known through that way. Can you do that to me? Can you pull on my hair? Can you maybe tell me why this room existed and what it was used for? I want to feel that uncomfortable feeling that the paranormal investigators felt when they came in this room. Why can't you let me feel that? Can you hit something in the room for me? Maybe push something over, make something move. Bang on the wall. Sitting in the bathroom alone didn't work for me either, so we decided to wait for 3 AM, the witching hour, when spirits are at their most powerful. 3 AM soon came around, so we decided to try the Ouija board. Right, so guys, it is now officially 3 in the morning. I don't know if you can see that. It's officially witching hour in New York, and we're going to try and use this Ouija board to see if we can communicate with any of the spirits in this room. If there is something here with us, please use your energy to move the planchette. Maybe you can begin by telling us your name and giving us the first letter. 15 minutes into using the Ouija board, it began to move. I wouldn't move it because I want to prove the paranormal exists, and India wouldn't because she doesn't even believe in it. We still can't explain how it moved during our investigation at the Golden Fleece pub. Are you moving that? You're not? Come on, move it some more for me, please. Use your energy to move the planchette. Use our energy. T. Is that your last name or your first name? Is there something here with us? I can feel it's like trying to move. It's really weird. I'd like to communicate with Dick Turpin, the highwayman. The reason I bring up Dick Turpin is because his name has followed us everywhere we've been. We first heard of him at Epping Forest, his former hideout being there. And there was a famous highwayman called Dick Turpin that had a hideout there in a cave in High Beach, which we're going to check out. And he would like pretty much rob anyone who would go past that cave and like hold them at gunpoint in it. And he killed someone at that cave. Someone actually died there. After that exploration, Megan suffered for the next few months, having vivid nightmares of a man every night and hearing voices when nobody was there.
Ever since we got back from Epping Forest, I've had nightmares every single night. The first night we got back, I went downstairs at like midnight for a snack, and I have a kitten and he rips up all of our shoes. My sister keeps her Converse on a shelf, and I was sitting there with one lamp on, eating my Cocoa Pops, and in my head I said to myself, because a lace was hanging down, there's no draft, there's nothing, it was dead still, and it gives me shivers saying it, because I know no one will believe me, but I said in my head, if you're here, move the lace. On my life, this thing started to swing.
Shut up.
I ran upstairs and I was like, nah, it's all in your head, go to sleep. Went to sleep.
Just sleep deprivation, maybe?
I don't know, but I saw it move. As clear as day, I saw it move. I went to sleep. That night, I had a nightmare. I was fully clothed in the bath with the water running, and I couldn't scream. My mouth would not let me banging on the wood on the bath.
Maybe the victims are trying to tell you something.
I couldn't open my... All I wanted to shout was, Mum, like, help me, because I can't scream. And I'm banging on the wood and nothing happens. All of a sudden, I had a dream within a dream. I was in bed.
Inception.
Right, so listen, I'm in my bed laying asleep, wake up like this, and I'm in my room. All of a sudden it changes to another girl's room that I've never seen in my life before. And then I woke up, for real I woke up. And then ever since I've been having like sweaty nightmares, like...
We'd also been to a now abandoned pub he'd once visited, where we encountered a spirit through the Ouija board. At the Britannia Adelphi Hotel, we received the initials DT through the Ouija board. Could it have been Dick Turpin, or was it a coincidence?
Can you spell out your first name?
Oh, yeah.
I know it's a bit of effort, but can you spell out your first name?
D. Oh no, it's gone to D again.
T.
DT. D.
DTD.
T.
Ah.
Are you trying to tell us something?
Oh my god, why does it keep repeating itself?
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Is that why it stopped on T, Turpin? I think that's weird though. Like...
Stopped on T, it barely moved. It was basically on T already.
Yeah, but it did move, and it still is. It's trying, like... Is it the landlord who hung himself?
There was a landlord that hung themselves here?
Yeah. Or is it the little boy that got crushed by horses? Are you moving that?
No.
Come on, you're doing so well. That's it, go on, move it. Okay, so move to 9, and we were barely touching that. Who am I speaking to? Is this a woman? I can see your belly on that in India. What's that, Jay?
No, that's a U.
That was weird that moved. And I know for a fact you wouldn't even fake it. I didn't, I swear to God, yeah. Look how light my fingers are on.
Sorry for taking a hand off.
That's okay, look, mine is barely touching as well. You seen that? Is that on G? Caution. Okay, that's actually terrifying. It stopped on caution on the Ouija board. At the top of my Ouija board it says, use with caution. After around 20 minutes of using the board, it moved to this word. Are you telling us a warning? T. Again. Caution T. Do you mean I have to be careful about Dick Turpin? It said yes.
Well, that's fun.
That's actually, I knew it. Is he an evil man? Why Why does the number 4 keep coming up everywhere we go? I ain't even joking. Number 4 again. This happened at the Britannia Delphi Hotel.
Would you please, Emma, asking very nicely, move to a number again? Just a number.
Here we go, that's more like it.
Thank you.
Does that number mean anything to any of you, just out of curiosity? No. Okay.
No.
Is the number 4 a bad number? My heart is racing because this can't be one of us. Then what does 4 mean? I don't understand. Is 4 a good thing? What are you cautioning me about? I honestly cannot believe this. T again. Maybe tell us your name instead of his. Give us the first letter of your name so we at least know who we're talking to. B. What? What? Did you actually tell me what you felt? Really? Okay, we're gonna have to look it up after. Fee. Why are you giving me these numbers? I don't understand. T again. What is going on? What is actually going on? It's moving again. T. A. I don't know if this is good. I'm starting to freak out a little bit. What does that mean? What does T8 mean? Can you tell me what year you died? Has it gone to 8 again? 8. This is not good. I don't know what, like, why does it keep going to 8? Are you attached to this building because you just can't move on from it? You have unsolved business here. Oh my god, that went fast, didn't it? Okay, we're gonna go now, so thank you for speaking to us, spirits. Goodbye. Say goodbye. We didn't receive anything else for another 10 minutes, so we decided to call it quits and spend the rest of the witching hour on the streets of York. I need to see your back. Where did you feel you were scratched?
Just on my shoulder.
That was... And you honestly didn't actually need that. No, I can't see anything. I don't think there's anything there.
Cool.
Is there anything here with us now that it's 3 AM, witching hour? We're gonna go downstairs. Does that annoy you? That we're just walking around your pub like we own it? Did you hear that?
No. This guy just here is my best friend.
Which one? Oh, the creepy guy with the baby.
Is that a baby? Oh yeah. Can you see that in this? Don't worry, there's no such thing as ghosts.
Says the one who was just in a active Ouija board session. And still doesn't believe it. Well, you didn't move it, I didn't move it.
Oops. Oh my god, I just did not see these before.
I think that was the bar in this. So weird, it's like we've got the place to ourselves. Like, we're not. This is take a look at the... That's a skeleton of a woman who was killed. It says here lies the skull, Elizabeth Jordan's executed York. She was committing sorcery in the 1800s. That is a real skull. You're telling me that's not?
I just don't believe it. There are like fake skeletons everywhere.
So what I've brought is the Satanic Bible, or Aleister Crowley's Satanic Bible anyway. We're going to see if this provokes the witch skull. So I just placed the Satanic Bible next to the skull. See if it could push it off if it doesn't want it there.
Push it off.
If you want this removed from this room, then push it away from the skull. If you want this out of your pub, then push it off of the edge. Push it. Okay, so if I just like say something from in here. Okay, this is gonna go terribly wrong. In the name of Satan, the ruler of the earth, the king of the world, I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me. Come forth and answer to your names by manifesting my desires. Oh, hear the names. Abaddon, Apuk, Ammon. Ew, we contacted Ammon before. Whilst reciting names from the Satanic Bible, a disembodied voice can be heard. Abaddon, Apuk, Ammon. I found this to be strange because it was immediately after the name Ammon, one we'd heard before at the most haunted location we'd been to, St. Crispin's Mental Hospital. If that did anything, can you let me know? You hearing footsteps? Nope. Leave the Satanic Bible here. We'll risk it. And we'll see if it's moved from its spot. So we're out on York, it's 3 in the morning still, and let's see if we can find anything on that actual streaks. I still can't explain the beauty things, because I was barely touching it and I looked at your fingers and you were like not even on it.
Some things you can't explain.
Right, let's just stand here and see. If there's anything here with us, can you let your presence be known? Maybe by showing yourself, or tapping one of us to let us know you're here. Maybe whisper in one of our ears.
Makes the light flicker.
Oh, yeah.
That'll freak us the out.
Come on, make the light flicker. Also, did you hear that voice? It was like... Right, let's just wander around. We wandered around York for a while, but there were students everywhere, so we were unable to investigate. We decided to try Lady Peckett's alleyway before heading back to the pub. It's really good to be down here. It's warm.
It's cool.
If there's anything here with us, can you make yourself be seen or be heard? Maybe knock the can off the side there. Can you maybe whisper something into my camera? Or into one of our ears? Maybe let yourself appear on camera. Throw something at one of us if you like. Don't mind.
Well, I mean, I mind a little bit.
Nah, she's fine. Just throw something. We were unsuccessful in capturing anything in the alleyway beside the Golden Fleece, so we headed back inside.
We go back to his bed, back to ours.
I thought we were going to back anyway.
No, yeah, but we're going to get our pyjamas on.
We're back. Let's see if it moves. Okay, it's still in the same place. I hope I didn't like conjure anything with it. We wanted to try one last thing before calling it a night and heading to bed. So we sat downstairs outside of the cellar to see if we could contact anything. Just gonna sit here, and if you decide to show yourself or make a sound, then go ahead, feel free to. There's the little boy here who can be seen running up and down the stairs in this area. Whereas the American soldier here that died by falling out the window. It must have been tragic to go like that, especially after everything you'd already been through and survived. It'll give us an insight on what it felt like to go through that. Or do you not remember what happened to you? Do you not understand why you're here? There's a lot of like death and like suicide and tragedy about this place, isn't there? Everyone who like is a ghost here like died well tragically.
Doesn't everyone?
Yeah, but it's never of old age, like.
Old age is still tragic. Lots of people die in hotels. That's the thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
hotels. That's why there's so many haunted hotels. Just because so many people stay there all of the time.
Yeah. They end up dying in the beds.
Yeah.
So a hotel bed you've stayed in could have technically had a dead person in it?
Oh, very easily.
Really?
Yeah.
What, even like here? As India and I are discussing deaths in hotels, a white apparition passes above us on the wall in the other room. I debunk it as being a car as it was too quick, and every time a car passed you would hear it on camera. Really?
Yeah.
What, even like here? Ew.
Why not?
Someone could have died in our room.
That's why hotels are like really good for
This kind of stuff, yeah.
They're creepy for horror films as well because of how
China
repetitive they are.
Insane.
Love it when the men's bathroom starts making noises.
Whilst we were chatting away, questionable noises began coming from within the bathroom. It is highly likely it was just toilet noises, but it is strange nonetheless. What the f***? Is there someone inside the men's toilets? Can you bang on the door? Wait, open the door.
I'm not going to open the door to the men's bathroom. Knock on it first and say that we're coming in. Not properly. Is there anyone in there?
I keep seeing stuff in here. Like shadows. We soon decided there wasn't much more we could do with the investigation, so we headed to bed. We're gonna go to bed and we'll let you know if anything happens during the night, because it's now about 4 in the morning, so we're gonna try and get some sleep before tomorrow, and we'll let you know if anything happens. So we shall see you in the morning. Morning soon approached and our night at the Golden Fleece pub was officially over. We'd managed to capture a lot of evidence that we hadn't noticed at the time, like apparitions creeping past us in the background, disembodied voices, movement when there was no one there, and an active Ouija board session which left us confused. Although York and the Golden Fleece pub weren't the most haunted locations we'd encountered, it was clear spirits still clung to both places, unable to cross over. Good morning! Good morning! We made it through the night. Well, kind of.
Just.
No, to be fair, we made it, yeah. It was quite easy. So now we need to decide how haunted this was out of 5 little girls. I'd say about 2.
1.
Obviously you're going to say 1. Let us know if you have any places you'd like us to stay, because we are running out of options. It'd be cool if there's like a boat we could stay on, like maybe a haunted boat. Yeah,
that would be cool.
In it, that would be so cool. So if anyone knows like anything like that, let us know and I will book it and it will happen. Or if you, yeah, I know, but we can't. I'm too poor for that. Invest in us.
I didn't expect my hair to go like this big. I'm just here. This is how I wanted it.
The night before, we took a chance and asked the pub owners if we could film in their cellar like Most Haunted had. Luckily for us, the staff were really kind and offered to take us down there in the morning. Into the cellar. On the door, India. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be like this.
Yeah, just watch your heads. Alright.
Do the small so you don't even have to worry. You can just be like my level. Do you want to just like do it with the light on, or should we turn the light off and just go for it? I mean, we could. Ooh, what's that? India. What? I'll turn the light off. Light off, yeah. Where's the?
Right, it does go pretty dark. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! We're inside the cellar of the Golden Fleece, where it's reported Roman soldiers can be seen walking around down here.
This is also where they stored dead, dead criminals before their relatives came to identify them.
Right. Should we just start with the spirit box and then do silence after?
Awesome,
So what we have here is a spirit box, and like I said earlier, you connect to radio frequencies, and because it's in forward and reverse, it's impossible to pick up any radio. So if there's something here, come forward and try and communicate with me through the spirit box I'm holding in my hands. If there's something here with us, can you tell us your name?
We hear there are Roman soldiers that hung out around here. Are there any here?
I can imagine this place was horrible to be left in. The smell must have been absolutely disgusting down here. Do you know why they kept bodies down here? Why they chose the cellar of a pub? What kind of crimes did you commit to be killed in such a brutal way? The first thing we tried in the cellar was the spirit box, but we were once again unsuccessful. So I decided to send India to the back of the room by herself, but nothing happened, so I tried instead. What I want to do is I want to send someone to the back of the cellar by themselves. I'm going to sit on the steps. Okay. Go. Whisper something into my camera. Or I give you permission to play with my hair if you like. I heard you tug people's hair sometimes. Or suffocate them. I'm not afraid of you. And you don't need to be afraid of me. I give you permission to do anything you wish. You can knock me out with one of these boxes if you really want to. Although I didn't manage to capture anything, movement and fuzz could be heard. However, it was likely it was just employees. Right, one thing I want to do...
Oh, hot down here.
Yeah.
I'm freezing.
Really?
Freezing cold.
Ow, I'm
all the way down my back and my legs.
We hadn't caught anything on camera in the cellar, but once an instant photo I took developed, we noticed an orbit beside me on the left. Okay, so we've finally officially finished in the Golden Fleece Hotel. We've done the cellar. We're going to review the footage when we get back and see if we get anything. Until then, we don't know.
Don't worry, guys. We won't find anything.
Right, India.
Okay,
Trust me, I bet there's going to be a bunch of But yeah, so Golden Fleece cellar, we were lucky enough to be able to come down here and take pictures, which we'll include here. Let us know what you think, if you see anything from the pictures or any of our footage, and yeah, tell us where you want to see us go next time and we'll go there. Okay?
Excited.
Peace out. We'll see you at the abandoned building. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so when you started taking the pictures...
Yeah, when it was like epilepsy.
Yeah, I was sort of stood there and a shooting pain went down the right back side of my neck, and then you sort of stopped taking photos and it disappeared completely.
So do you reckon I was
and then when you were doing it, it might have just been the lights blinding me, but I saw like the proper outline of a face and it looked like a child.
Why is there a child in the cellar? There might be a little boy on the stairs.